Legend of Total War here with part 7 of my Empire Total War Warpath Let's Play campaign as the Plains Nations. Alright, so previously we've taken New York and Fallen Timbers, and we've been sort of gaining these settlements. I say sort of just because we're not going to be able to hold it, but every time that we bribe the British to get it, we are one step closer to be able to actually permanently taking it. Provided, someone doesn't come and invade the islands. Which, if this was pre-patched Empire Total War, they never would, but there's also a Warpath campaign, so I don't know. So you're back at full strength, that's good. I don't want to make the invasion there until we dealt with them. We also had a bit of an attack over here. It went reasonably well, I think, because we won the battle, but this army here got a bit smashed up. Still, it was a good opportunity for him to gain some experience, which I guess he gained. We've got this under siege here, just because I don't want them recruiting any new units from here, and if I was to assault that, that would be a nightmare. We want them to come out and fight us. We've seen that if they come out and fight us, we can deal with them. Because America, Britain, Spain, they all play the same. Now, I've got a lot of money. They don't need to stay there anymore. Good. They do need to stay here.
Anything more?
Damn, it's hot in the aircon. So I'm just trying to think what to do. What's our finance? We're bringing in 31,000 a turn. That's good. I'm just seeing what could we buy off the enemy. See, Cuba is their capital now, so it's virtually going to be impossible for us to capture that, because you can't buy someone's capital. Also got to wonder if we could possibly purchase this off the Dutch. Why don't we have a little look? If I go, that should be enough of that. If I go to this and I'd be like, hey, how about you give me Dutch Guyana, and I'll give you, I'll actually give them the money, I'll give them just an empty promise. I'll give them 40,000, because that doesn't really mean much to me. Okay. Request peace, regions, Dutch Guyana. How about for, because there's also a chance that this region's going to revolt. For 50,000. Alright. They seem to respond better to these kind of bribes. I'll offer them 10,000 a turn for 20 turns. Because we can't get down here. It's blocked off. Hell the fuck no. Alright, just ignore the Dutch then. They may not like us because of... Let me just see. No, it's just war. Dishonoring treaties hasn't factored into them. So, animism is going up. This region makes no money because it's not being taxed. So, wouldn't worry about it then. It will revolt. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Alright, I'm curious. If I took both of these guys out of the province, will it still be under control? With animism.
Great Chief, what now?
No, it's going down, so that means we always have to leave someone here.
For the tribe and the spirits.
Alright, well... Fine, I guess it's not that big of a deal, always leaving someone there, because that's a lot of money. It's either that or nothing as well. Well, if that's the case, why don't we upgrade this to get the most amount of money out of it. And just hopefully this still goes up.
It shall be as you say. Yes, I will keep watch.
So yeah, we're possibly planning an attack on Cayuga, but not if there's that many troops there. Maybe best off hitting here. They're getting ready to attack here by the looks of it, because they're hostile towards us, aren't they?
Ready and awaiting orders.
How's their finances? So if we look at the Cherokee nations, they're hostile towards us. They are considered rich. Alright, we'll just have to wait and see. Right, let's move on. Oh wait, why don't I buy a settlement from them? Why don't we... Because if they're already rich, what does it matter? Let me just see. So if I go to the Cherokee nations... Wait, what about the Pueblo motherfuckers? These guys out here. Let's take this. So be like, hey, give me... What's it called? Fort... What? No, it's called Michigan Territories. I'll take that. In exchange, how about I'll give you... Friggin... Not that much. We'll start with 60,000. Oh, excuse me. Seems like my money doesn't count for that much with these people because they have so much money themselves. Okay, we'll try something else then. Like, how about all of my money? No, not a demand. Alright, well let's try something else then. So we've got Michigan Territory in exchange for a tribute. So I'll pay repeatedly 10,000 a turn over 10 turns. That's 100,000. Okay. Michigan Territory for payment. Pay repeatedly 12,000 a turn for 20 turns. Okay, at least they're willing to negotiate now. That means that we must be hitting a nerve. We must be getting close. So we'll try 14,000 repeatedly over 20 turns. Now, what this will also do is basically act as sort of like a non-aggression pact, because if they ever declare war on us, they don't get that payment. Still not. I mean, we could just fucking take it straight off them. Like, I declare war on you, motherfucker. But I've already broken enough treaties for the time being. We'll try 16,000. Yeah, not a tribute. Forget that. It's just not quite enough. No, it's supposed to be... over 20 turns. No. I was hoping I could just bribe my way into these settlements, but they just don't seem to want to do it. Let's have a look at the US. So if I look at the US and be like... So they're feeble and meager. They might be more willing to negotiate in terms of payment. Because they've been losing the war. So if I was to like... Let's take Maryland because we can get over there. We need to maintain garrison. And I'll offer them just a straight up payment of, say... 40,000. Okay, we'll try again. This time I'll offer them 70,000. But I want a region out of this. Okay, good. But I just realized I can't get there now.
Yes.
Without trespassing. I'm gonna need to purchase military access. So you go to the United States, be like, hey, I kind of need to actually get to the territory to look after it. So can I have... I'll give it to you in exchange for... say about 10,000. Oh shit, I've only got a little bit of money left. Yeah, sure, but military access. 5 turns. And I'll tell you what, I'll offer you a tribute. I'll offer you a tribute of 10,000 a turn. 10,000 a turn. Hang on. So let's go 8,000 a turn. For 3 turns. Okay, cool. And we've got a trade agreement with them. Now, you can come and stand over here and maintain public order while we get rid of Catholicism here. And now we don't have to worry about a counterattack there. But of course, we're not attacking Philadelphia. Financially, how was that? It's only going to be for 3 turns, it's not a big deal, and we regained essentially a free region out of it. Sort of. Wonder if I could have gotten more. Well, you know, they were feeble. I did just... and destitute. Now they're affluent. I gave them, what, 70,000? I wonder how long that'll take before they've gone bankrupt. Because I've just lowered their income by a lot. Because there was more here, wasn't there? Actually, no, this was a shit region. There's nothing here. Oh well. Right, let's move on. Shaman, great. Bring him over here. So we got cellular unrest in Maryland.
Yes.
It's sorted. So build this to start getting the religiosity going. And it's cool, you know, it's 736. So it'll only take about 1,000 turns, no, 100 turns for me to get that money back. But it's not really just about that. So I got damaged in the rioting. The rebellion's already here again. At least that got built. How is it happening at different times? That's going to be tricky to deal with, because if they capture this and I let them have it for a turn, then they'll demolish this. So yeah, that's tricky. So there will be a rebellion here next turn, but then when I take it back, that's it. No more. There shouldn't be any more rebellions after that. At least there. Like I said, it's a bit tricky.
Yes.
So we can backstab the Americans again soon as well. Just want to get some time to heal, obviously. Maybe wait out the 5 turns of military access.
Chief, we will die for the good of our nation.
Good. It's all keeping under control. So yeah, we need to get those 5 extra troops back. We'll have to wait for them to be available here. Won't be much longer though. Oh, he doesn't maintain public order? Alright, well, let's switch a route. You come over here instead.
Forward.
And you come here.
Warriors ready.
That actually works better because these guys need to stay well behind the enemy lines.
Chief. Men. Forward.
Wish there was like an edict or something that would be like, hey, I'll bribe you guys 20,000, just don't revolt. No point building anything here. Alright, moving on.
I
Let's see aircon because it's a bit of a hot day today. So France is declaring war on me. No, don't you dare. I'll bribe them. Look at this, we got it under control now. But, you know, that revolt. So, if we look at this... Actually, them capturing this region could be good. Because if they capture it, they might turn on the taxes. Just cancel that. Let them capture it, and I'll just be like, hey, can I have it back, please? Pretty fucking please. And I'll get that with a peace treaty. Now, with the British, I'm gonna have to get that settlement back, thank you very much. Give me the Leeward Islands back, and I will give you 20,000 a turn for 20 turns. Doesn't that sound good? They never learn. Just kidding, I'm not giving you any money. Alright. Oh, this will take a lot longer for it to come into effect. So we're really going to need to build these things up. Because it's much higher population than in the Bahamas. Damn it, we need all these regions under control before we wipe out the British. It's going to take a little while. So once again, when they capture this next time, next turn, we take it back off them, and then we've got it essentially permanently. Provided, you know, the French don't come and capture it and shit. Alright, let me actually just try something. If I go to the French and be like, hey, you know how you declared war on me? How about you just not? Because I've got that region under control and I don't want you fucking destroying it. I don't want to pay 4,000, I was going to pay 40,000. How about that, Frenchie? You can buy heaps of baguettes with that. 40,000. There you go. Fuck off. Because that's like a turn and a half's worth of income. It's not a big deal. I mean, I know that, like, they could have come over here and actually turned on the taxes, but, like, I'm not sure if that's really what I wanted. Like, it's more a case of I just don't want them to have it. These regions, they're still being taxed, right? Yeah, there's fuck all money to be had here. It's okay. Alright, there's an opportunity for us to attack Williamsburg, Virginia. But the public order here is not great.
War leader.
Same with here. It's still taking a little while. Where's all my damn shamans? They're all here.
Tell me what to do.
It's slow goings in this area. No. Don't stay there, get in here. There we go. That'll be done fairly soon.
I serve the Great Spirit. For the tribe and the spirits.
I don't see anything else I really need to do. So if I have a look at the United States again, I mean, that 70,000 is probably lasting them quite a bit. So if I have a look at Britain, dishonouring treaties, minus 270. Yeah, well, it's your own fault for keep accepting it. Sort of. Alright, let's move on. We'll have to do that treaty again with them here. So moving on. Okay, so the Bahamas were lost. The fuck? But I only just asked for it back. How is it revolting every single turn now? It's going to take a long time before this is actually under control. I need to build that thing up. I don't understand how that happened. Maybe I need to let them have it for a turn, but then it could waste a whole lot of time. How did the Trouble Rebellion occur? I only had it for a turn. Anyway, this will be the last time we need to ask for this region at least. So, Great Britain, request peace for this payment, 20,000 a turn, just because we know it works. Oops. I think they even get to keep those troops. Good, this is under control. It's all ours now. So now we can develop this, and it's being taxed as well, unlike that other fucking region. Alright, what's more valuable? Coffee or sugar? Sugar is. And then I'm not paying the British one goddamn cent, so they can fuck off. Sucks about this though, because if we could have at least got this constructed, you know, it'd provide an extra public order, but also help speed up the process of conversion. Because they'll get here and they'll just straight up demolish it. But if I keep doing this every single turn, it doesn't really matter. My reputation's kind of ruined now anyway, so it's like, I'll get away with it for as long as I can. So since our reputation is pretty much ruined, I wonder if we should fight the Americans again. But then again, it comes down to public order in these regions. We can't be fucking around too much. So yeah, you stay there permanently. $34,000 a turn. There's nothing wrong, I suppose, just waiting around for a little bit. Because our income will continue to increase. How many regions do we have? We have 23. So this region develops really nicely. It's going to be extremely rich. There's no more settlements left, are there? No. If anyone's going to take this, I'd rather be the British. I don't know. Let's move on.
I rest with the bear.
Cherokees. Just don't make any attack. Okay, cool. We'll see if we can snatch a region off them. The French are at war with the Americans as well, so that's what they're doing. Okay, so we got a new shaman here as well. That's great. Speed up the process here, because I want these guys done with their moving down. Leeward Island, lost again. So I don't really understand why it revolted after one turn, but like eventually it'll be under control. I don't think any of these things actually help. Might as well get some coffee, why not? But also, you know, it might be a lot easier to do it with Britain because they're just destitute. They've got no money left. They're desperate for cash. They're like, well, they dishonored the treaties, but I need the money. Yeah, we got this under control. It's good. Ah, right. They left this region undefended. Well, yes. Moderately undefended. So that worked out. We could also maybe hit that one. I mean, because in the general off ahead, that means we have to wait for reinforcements to show up. But we could do that. But could they leave this province? It's still got problems. But you're not doing anything, you were just waiting for an opportunity just like this. And this is a reasonably rich territory. And it's far too Protestant, so you gotta take it off their hands.
As the wolf cries to the moon, sound the call for battle.
And this will deprive them of a lot of funds. If they're splitting their forces up over here and there, then let's deal with some of their army first, not all of it, because they've got some good units out here. Bounce power's not in our favor. We need to be careful. A lot of warrior society, but their lances are going to count for nothing. We need to kill their general. Also, if they run around like this, they're going to get tired. Come on, come at me. You know you want to. Right, I'll come at you then. Good. Without them charging in there, we have the advantage. I mean, these guys are coming into charge as well. Just be careful. Do not get general sniped. Looking at those horses from certain angles, they look totally fucked up. Hang on. Pause. I mean, I've got it on the max setting. Like, when you look up close, it seems fine. Right, but look what happens when you get at it from a certain angle. Like, look at that there. I guess it's a distance thing. I don't know. Like, I don't really have a problem with any of that. It's just weird, that's all. Oh shit, they're under attack over here. Spread out. It's all about spreading out. Get back. We're not ready to fight them right now. Oh, god damn it, why won't they get back? We're getting hit in the ass. We have to stand and fight. Somehow their very tired units caught up to my fresh units. Probably because it just didn't give them enough time to maneuver. Okay, you guys did reasonably well. Start moving around the enemy army. Those arms tribesmen, they're just going to break anyway. Stand back. Still got one more load of lancers. Is that their general? God, lancers just suck. Even for the enemy, who get all kinds of bonuses, it sucks. Good, with them running around like this, they're getting exhausted, and our guys are recovering their fatigue. Oh, yeah. Shit, what the fuck? Oh, they're archers. Okay, we've drawn them closer out this way. So, oh, shit. Can't have them keep shooting us because they're doing a lot of damage there. Maybe we're doing them a financial favor by killing this army. Could be. It looks like it could be quite expensive, all this warrior society and everything. Yeah, doing them a favor. Take this financial burden off their hands. Of course, it's weakening them in the process, but I won't tell if you don't. I mean, I just shut up. Good, 2 more units shattered. Bounce power's in our favor. I think the general ran off the battlefield because I don't see him in this group over here. Set up over here. This guy here got shot to shit. It's okay. all their units are exhausted from constantly repositioning themselves, and our guys are fresh. And we have them surrounded. Crush them in that. Absolutely crush them. Yeah, I figured as much. It's a capital. Oh well. Alright, well we got 50,000 that we could send them as a peace offering. Or, like, I'd like to go and take another territory off them, but I can't really justify that right now. This army has to stay there. Coming over here would be too difficult because these guys here would help out. So, go to the Cherokee Nations and be like, hey, look, you tried. You failed. Give me a region for free. If I exact a tribute, or if I offer them a tribute of, say, 10,000 a turn for 20 turns, that's, 200,000. Maybe I might be able to get this region as well. Hang on, let me just have a look. I want to look at the region, you shit. Not the building. Oh, hang on. Fuck me sideways. I thought that was the region. This is the region here. It's 100% Protestant. Alright, let's see if we can take that. So, Cherokee Nations. Request a peace treaty. I would like... What's the territory even called? I like Algonquin territory. And I will pay you 10,000 a turn for 20 turns. Now this is a treaty I don't intend to break. I'll even offer you a trade agreement. Okay, come on, that was a good deal. I mean, it isn't, but still. Regions, this one here. Alright, forget about the trade agreement. I'll give you 11,000 for 20 turns. Alright, well then I'll just give you a peace treaty in exchange for 40, not that much. 20,000. There we go. I got a region out of them that's going to take me ages to fix up, and they got some money out of it. As long as everyone's happy with the deal, I'm happy with it. I would have liked more, but that's just me being greedy. Actually, we can keep that for the time being. Actually, no. That army's just going to sit there anyway. Why is there Protestantism here? Where is that even coming from? It's coming from this. Right. So basically, if we want to get rid of it, because this is what, a logging camp? Yeah, it's just like that one up there. So we just need to keep a shaman here, and then, oh god, it's still not enough.
Spirits guide me.
And then it's going back up really slowly. I don't know what I should do about that. I mean, this is going to provide public order as well once it's been built. But there's no way to stop a revolt. It's going to happen. but they're easy enough to deal with. At least we have another provincial capital. I mean, this is going to lose some public order, but like I said, these guys here, they'll just have to deal with it for the next 50 turns or whatever it's going to be. Also, by moving those shamans out here, they're not fixing up this province.
How may I serve the tribe? I am old, but what more can I do, great chief? Now, your orders immediately. Ready and waiting for orders.
So it looks like the French want to attack the Americans, I'm assuming. Let me just have a look here. Yeah. Well, that's good. The French will lose their army, because there's no way they're going to hold on to any territory here for very long. And yeah, we've captured this fucking piece of shit. There's no taxes here. They turned it off. You piece of crap. It doesn't really matter that much, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things. But that would have been nice if they could have left it there. Alright, let's move on.
What else should I do, great chief?
So, probably give them another 10 turns and they'll declare war on me again. Then I'd take another region from them and give them a tribute to make them go away. Because otherwise, you know, you give them so much time to counterattack you, because our army has to sit there for a very long time now. Another shaman. Excellent. Just what the
I
doctor
can walk
ordered.
further along the path.
Just a little bit more and we can actually leave the province. Yeah, once again, the rebellion happened immediately. But the public order's improving. At this rate, it'll only take us about 100 turns to fix it up completely. Might just leave it if we... I don't know. Settler unrest up here. I'll let the British hold on to it for a single turn after they've taken it, because I think it's just going to keep revolting every single turn. I don't know why.
Warriors ready.
But I'm worried though, if the British have that, they'll demolish my structure there, and then I'll have to essentially start again, but I just don't know what else to do. So, let me just check. Can I leave just one behind?
Serve the tribe.
Yeah, we can. We can just leave one behind. And it'll eventually get fixed after like 500 turns. Or whatever it's going to be. This is fine. I'll demolish those things because they weren't providing any bonuses that we needed. I mean, apart from public order, but it's fucked anyway. Okay, now over here, you can get those 5 troops that you needed. What's our income? Our income's really good. What are we going to do with it? So what did the French do? They did nothing. It looks like they just want to wait here. Wait for the opportunity to attack me. So we got animism increasing out here. That's good. Don't know what's increasing it. Oh, Baltimore will be built soon, so that'd be good. see, they have trouble maintaining their regions because of the Protestantism. So if we have a look at them, which are the Cherokee nations, they're rich, but they probably, with the money that I gave them, go and purchase some more troops, even though they've lost income, so it'll actually make them destitute again. How's the Americans going as well? So they haven't wasted their money yet. What about France? Yeah.
Spirits guide me.
So yeah, like I said, once again, just let them have that for a little while. Okay then, shall we move on? I don't see anything else to do. Moving on. Kind of wish the Cherokee and the Americans would go and fight each other again, just so they can deplete each other's manpower, and I'll just take on whoever loses. And by losers, I mean the battles. Not the Americans will go and fight somewhere in the middle, and then their settlements will just be left undefended. Okay, so the Leeward Islands are lost again, but this time we let them have it. They turned off the taxes here anyway. So yeah, when it comes to this province here, just, I don't know, just leave it. So, settlement unrest up here again. There's absolutely nothing we can do about that. It's going to be a long time before this is fixed. They haven't started dismantling it yet. You know what might be interesting as well is if I was offered them a trade. This settlement here is completely under our control, even without this building here. If we offered it back to the British, get them to turn on the taxes, just by giving it to them. Same with this one over here, just give it back to them. Not give it back to them, but sell it back to them. Sort of. And then buy back off them once they've turned on the taxes. I mean, they'll probably demolish this stuff, but if they turn on the taxes, they'll make money out of it again. It's almost on there. Next turn, they can. This can be demolished now because yeah, we'll build the tax building. So there will be a revolt here. And how's it going over this way? Very slowly. One more turn, these guys can leave. Okay, moving on. So we've accumulated a lot of cash, which is good for peace treaties because everyone seems to have their price when it comes to a peace treaty. Because I don't like to defend. When it comes to defending, you can only ever lose. There is no winning. Only by attacking can you win. Defending is all about preventing defeat, whereas attacking is about achieving victory. We can't attack while we're consolidating. I mean, with the amount of money that I have, I could double my army sizes. No problem. But it's just a big grind. What the fuck are they doing? Settle a rebellion. Just go over there. Easy auto resolve.
Die for the good of our nation. Victory is ours. March. Scatter them to the winds.
There's no way they'll... There can't be any more public order problems whilst there's already a revolt going on. Now, let's have a look at... over here. They did demolish it, yeah. Alright, well, it was... At least it's demolished and not rebuilt right now, so let's see what we can do here. So I want to do... This time not about money, it's about region swapping. So I want Leeward Island, and I'll give them Bahamas and what is it? Jamaica. They'll demolish both of these, but I just need them to turn on the goddamn taxes. They won't do it without a monetary amount. No, not that one. Bahamas and Jamaica. And in exchange, I will offer them... I'll offer them 4,000 a turn for 20 turns. Now, these regions are still not being taxed. But I got this back off them. It's still not going to come under control, but that'll get built in time. So all I want them to do here is turn off the taxes. That's it. Sorry, turn on the taxes.
Yes.
So I'd say, yeah, military access with America has now run out. But I'm keen to see what the French are up to. If they're going to prepare an attack for here, that would be interesting to see. I've also got an absolute ton of money. If we go to these guys here, what if I offered them a ridiculous sum of cash for Michigan territory? So, talking like 100,000. Okay, we'll try 120,000. 122,000, whatever. I'm not giving them 3 regions for 1, no. The problem with, if we start dealing with Spain, they're going to be relatively Catholicized. As I think. Is there a way for me to check how much animism is down here? 40%? 15%? %40 might just maintain public order. Because that's what it was over here, I think. Or was it 60% when we got there? Pretty sure it was at 40%. Because it was a while ago. So if we go to the United Provinces and be like, hey, how about a peace treaty? I'll give you fucking 100,000. 120,000 even. How about that? And you're out of money, so you need it more than I do. And I'll take this region off you and we'll call it quits, hey? I do not want a military alliance with them, and I'm not giving them any territory. How about I'll offer a tribute of 12,000 a turn for 20 turns. But you have to give me Dutch Guyana. Yeah, no, I'm not. It's like diplomacy just doesn't work. Fucking dumbasses. I wanted to buy the territory off. Actually, let me try this. You know, province. Don't worry about the peace treaty. I'll just be like, hey, I just want to buy the region. I'll give you fucking $100,000 just to buy the damn fucking region. You don't even have to worry about peace. What about just peace? No, and no. Why would I want you as a military ally? Actually, yeah, that might work. And I'll give them 130,000. And you have to give me this. No, alright. Suck my ass. Stupid Dutch. I'll wait until I've got more money. Because, you know, our income is increasing rapidly. So let's just hope now that they turn on the taxes here, because this could be a lot of, you know, a lot of income over time. Moving on. Okay, so we just got tribal unrest here. That's good. No instant revolt. And settler unrest, leave it on. Yep, okay, cool. Now, we have no idea whether or not they turned on or off the taxes. So now we go to Great Britain and be like, hey, buddies, how about someone's making a cup? Yeah. How about a little bit of this? Regions, you give these regions back to me, and in exchange I'll give you 20,000 a turn for 20 turns. Now I know that we've had this deal many times before, but we were at war back then. Give me both of these regions, and I'll give you 30,000 a turn for 20 turns. I think 20 turns is the max you could do it. There we go. Now, did you turn on the taxes? Fucking turd shit. Alright, what about the other region? Piece of crap. Okay, so they're just not going to turn on the taxes. Alright, so that was a bit of a waste. We just need to accept the fact we're just not going to have taxes out here. Wait, if I build hunting grounds, yeah, we can't recruit out here. Yeah, just can't recruit. And since there's no money to be had, then what does it matter? Shut up. You're destitute because you won't fucking turn on the taxes. Stupid fucking British. It's got something to do with the religion, I'm sure. But I'm not going to offer them that deal again. Oh, there was another new town emerged. So we've got this region here, and it's not going to... We're not going to be able to hold on to that indefinitely. It'll go back to them again soon. Oh, by the way, British, I'm not paying you a single cent. At the very least, from these regions, even if we don't get taxation money, it's so stupid that we can't turn it back on, at least we'll be able to get to sugar. Alright, I got 160,000. What are we going to do with it? could start fucking these guys up. Just be like, I'll just attack it, and then it's probably cheaper for me to attack a region and then buy a peace treaty than to buy a region without having to purchase a treaty. Because we can beat them. It's a lot of medicine men, actually. That would be difficult. How come they can afford so many troops? So look at the Pueblo nations. Terrifying, spectacular. They're hostile towards me, so what does it matter? Dishonoring treaties. So what am I ranked though? I'm strong and spectacular, but not terrifying. So the French are just sitting out here, doing nothing. All of these regions have forts.
Ready to perform your will.
Too many fucking soldiers out here for me to justify attacking them. Have a look at the United States. Their own... No, that's the wrong ones. Wait, what? Yeah, they're only at war... Oh, they're allied with the British again. Only at war with... Wait, what? What was I looking at? United Provinces, right. So, have a look at them. Yeah, they're at war with those three. So United Provinces actually want an alliance with me. Request. Yeah, but they're also allied with the British, so we can't do that. Wait, we can though. That's weird. For 56,000. How about that in exchange? You give me Dutch Guyana. And I'll just give you every last coin I've got. They're a little bit more reasonable, but still not enough. Right, moving on. Oh shit, I forgot about this.
None shall defeat us. May the...
Bother me. Okay, so what the hell? Taxes are on in both regions. How the hell did we turn them on? Oh, we're actually making money out of it now. Good, let's just try never to lose it again. So over here, at least it hasn't revolted yet. It's going to revolt. So we just need to somehow just keep doing this until 3 religious unrest has gone away, which means 30% of that has gone, because I think it's 1 per 10%. I think. So it might take a little while. If we could construct the next building, that would be good. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
Ready and awaiting orders.
Let this be the end of this.
Glorious victory.
Cool. Oh, come on.
Make ready.
You're done with them already.
Grind them into the dirt. None shall defeat us.
Well, it's a good opportunity for him to gain victories at
Waiting
least.
for orders.
Finish them.
May the spirits walk with us.
Yeah, there's no hope of that being enough. It's still going to take quite some time before public order is fixed. I mean, it's only been 5 turns. I'd love to attack this, but I just know that attacking the fort, they don't break. It'd be hopeless. Public order here hasn't been fixed up either. Just needs more time. Over here, it's still not fixed. It's just because of religion. Just to be patient. So over here, good, it's fixed. Grab this. And you can finally move down here and help speed up the process down this way.
What else should I do for the tribe?
There was a new settlement somewhere. Where would it? Oh, wasn't it? Would it have been here? No. Just try keeping an eye out for it. It had to be somewhere. There's quite a few settlements out here that could grow. Where the hell was the new thing? Unless it was on one of the islands. I don't think so. Oh my God, people shut up. Where the fuck is this new town? So I do really like it in the newer Total Wars where you could just like check on the list that's on the side. That's very helpful. There's one way of doing it this way. This is the most thorough way, but I can't find it any other way. There it was. Right in front of me, I didn't see it. Of course, it's always right in front of me, I just didn't notice it. It's okay. Good, that'll help make this province even richer. Making loads of cash. We're not paying tribute to anyone, are we? Alright, moving on. So there'll be a rebellion in the Leeward Islands, but that's fine. We need to get it under control if we want to get rid of the British. Otherwise, if it revolts after we've gotten rid of them, then they come back.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, still -7. It's too much. So there's the revolt, but at least animism is going up. Hopefully next time we'll get a chance to build that. That'd be good. I'm very happy that these regions here are actually being taxed. But, you know, we'll build the tax building here. Oh, wait. Wait until it's 100%. Once it's at 100% animism, then build the tax building. We're going to drive the Christians out of America. Okay, public order here is now good enough that we can leave. Where would we hit first? Like, that looks dangerous. That looks possible. Hit their capital. Too many troops there. Where's one of my scouts? There. I want to know what's further down this way.
The shadows will hide me.
I think what I'll do is actually hit them. But what I'm going to do about it is use a double stack. And probably just auto-resolve it. No, not them. Because I can afford it. These armies don't cost that much. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to do, so let's... hang on, let me just check this. If you were to leave the province...
Spirits have me do.
Yeah, no, you have to stay there.
Winds blow,
Oh shit,
so
fucked
I
up
go
there.
on my way. What now?
So this guy here is actually better than this one, apparently.
What
No,
do?
this one's
What
better.
now?
Hell. Alright, it's actually going down, right? I thought it would... Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, moving on. So by now, Napoleon has long since been defeated. No, don't attack me, please. Okay, good. Alliance broken, Great Britain and United States. I thought they were at war with each other. So the next rebellion's getting ready to come. Now, looking at this, they're not taxing it, but that's okay. So I'll have this back, thank you very much, and I'll have the peace treaty, and I'll give you 20,000 a turn. No, it's 20,000 a turn for 20 turns. Doesn't that sound good? Oh, by the way, I'm not paying any money. So they're considered weak and destitute. I'm wondering what's going on with all these soldiers that they have. They must keep getting sent back here. But they're still considered weak. Now, United States. I would very much like to take a settlement away from them. But it might be best if I do that with a bribe. So how about... So they're mighty and affluent. Request... I don't really want to fight them. Let's get... Is this Washington? No, Williamsburg. In Virginia. How about that? And I'll give you 140,000 for that. Okay, they're willing at least to negotiate. That means we couldn't have been too far off. So how about then 180,000? It's a lot of money. That's 18,000. Done. Done deal. Of course... Okay, cool. So, let's get rid of this. Because they're too strong for us to attack head on. But Best off probably just buying all their territories. They've just got one left, and then taking that off them. If you don't mind me, I'll be just adjusting all this.
Make ready.
Okay, so basically you'll need to keep moving. Actually, why don't we move half of our army back there?
Men, forward.
Good, that keeps them both under control. I don't care about their trade agreement, that doesn't matter to me. But without this region's wealth, 2,300, how much money did I just give them? 180,000. How long till I get that back from just this region here? It's a long time. It's like 80 turns or something. That's okay. We've weakened our enemy. And the thing is, they'll use that money to purchase more troops or something, and then... Also, once I demolish and build some new stuff here, it'll be worth even more. There's cotton here, that'll be good. But now, you know, loss of funds. It won't take us long to get that back. Because we need 19 troops, not 20. Now I do have military access in their territory, so it's going to be a bit of a dick move to declare war on them. So what I should do before I do that is be like, hey, military access was great, but oh, actually, you know what? Wait until we're actually ready, because they could declare war on us. It's not what we want. New port emerges. Shit, where would that have been? At least all I need to do is look around the coast, and we'll find it. Where the fuck is it? I hope there's not a revolt here next turn. There it is. Found it. Good stuff. How long until this one here is done? Almost there. And you've got ages to go. Alright, moving on.
I am finished.
You know what I don't understand about the Americans? They don't take their forces, all of those goddamn forces they've got there, and go off against the Spanish. It doesn't matter. So, settler rebellion in Iroquois. Settler unrest in Leeward Islands. Okay, good. We have time now to purchase this. With that done, that'll increase the speed of this and also provide us with a bit of a buffer. So I don't need to have 30%. 30% more, so yeah. It'll help keep it under control. United States and Cherokee Nations. Excellent. That's what we want to see. Go and wipe each other out with my blessings. I'd actually really like the Cherokee to come over here and smash them. They're easy to deal with. Alright, now both of these forces need to come and meet up.
Words guide us all. Our lives are guided by the state's position. Our journey.
I'm quite happy to wait and see what happens as this plays out. I mean, you know what I'll even do? I'll give them military access. It's a gift. Because I want you to go and fight each other, and I'll give it to the Cherokee as well. Go and kill each other with my blessing. Oh yeah, Settler Rebellion. And you could just let them run around for a little while, but I think they start to accumulate more soldiers and then it becomes a big problem. Better to take it out multiple times as a small threat. Yeah, that was good. Just take them all out in one go like that. And that resets the military crackdown, but we still need a lot more time to fix this up. You know what, I really gotta wonder about this. It says trapper posts. It could be fur that's there. Because this here was a logging camp. So yeah. If that's fur there, it would be better to get the fur, I think. Well, it provides a lot of region wealth, but I don't want to have to leave these guys here indefinitely. Alright, let's move on. So, these guys never take their wars seriously. Because what I'm waiting for is for them to move all of their troops away from Philadelphia, and then I'll be like, snatch, mine, bitch. Sure, I'll probably make a profit out of that during this time. Dickwads.
I can do more. Order me.
Alright, well, France we could probably deal with. Just send them some money, make them go away. So it's funny, they're at war with the United States, but they just didn't do anything about it. So, request a peace treaty. Can you give me this region? Because I really want it. In exchange, I'll give you friggin' 100,000. How does that sound? Because you're affluent. Okay, request peace. Just, I'll give him 20,000, make him go away. Just fuck off. There's no revolt. I thought it was happening this... No, next turn. That's right. Cool, next time that'll get built. That'll help with public order. I mean, like I said, we still have to deal with the revolt, but we're close to the point where we just don't have to worry about it anymore. So, we need Protestantism here. Yeah, cotton. Cotton's way more expensive. It was furs, they didn't even need to be there. But, you know, it does provide increased wealth over time, but it doesn't matter. At least now, we don't need to leave a priest behind here, definitely. Good. This is under control.
I serve
Cancel that.
the
Don't need it
great
anymore.
spirit. Great chief.
Move down here.
What now? For the tribe, I wait for the way to become clear.
Good. Increasing rapidly so that we can let's get rid of all these religions.
Yes? Ready to perform your will. Ready and awaiting orders. Ready and awaiting your orders. Make ready. Yes.
Okay, well, they'll be together next turn. And then I'll have 2 full stacks to deal with this 1 stack. How much is this region worth? It's not a whole lot. But oh well. What else are we going to do? I mean, we could just end the campaign. I might keep this going for 10 episodes. Because it's impossible to get full map completion. And it won't boot us out of the game after like another 50 turns. It'll keep going up until bloody 2017, no problem. Alright, moving on.
What can I do for the tribe?
I saw a video once of someone playing Shogun 2 until it was like the year 2017. They had like billions of koku. Like, they just went past one of their enemies, just like, didn't do anything. I thought it would have increased the rate of which it was getting fixed up, but at least we've got that extra buffer here now. So we just need to get rid of, yeah, quite a bit more this unrest. Looks like one of them's going to go down next time. But you know, they've taken that settlement back. Can't wait to get rid of the British. That'll be great. The biggest problem here is just Protestantism. That's all it is. So these guys here, they're basically just staring at each other. Not willing to make the attack. Alright, so I think I might wait one more turn just so I've got enough money that I can bribe them with a peace treaty after I've taken this. I'm pretty sure I've got enough, but I just want to make absolute certain. My income went down, probably just due to either lack of trade. Yes, the money going to Spain has been blocked. It's not a big deal. And of course, increased upkeep costs. Hey, it's under control. How'd that happen? Oh, because it was providing -4 public order, right. And now that that's gone, it's fine. So no more revolts here, but we certainly can't leave. Moving on. Alright, so go to Great Britain. And we do the same thing again. There's not enough time to build that. Start building these, but you know, the region's not being taxed. Cool, new towns mean more money. Okay, so we've got 170,000 here that we could use for a peace treaty. What happened there? Oh, right, I see. I forgot one crucial step. I'm not paying you anything. There we go. There's our 47,000. Okay. This is risky because if they're like, fuck your peace treaty, that means I have to actually go to war with them properly, and we're not ready for it.
Sound the call to battle. Ready and we prepare for war.
Oh, we got fucking intercepted. There's no retreating. Well, I think this is actually a good place to end the episode. We'll deal with this next time. I have to actually fight this. They caught me in an ambush. If we lose this, though, the other guys will come in and finish the job. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 8 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.